And it feels like Huskar is just the hero you go back to if you want to force that type of interaction. Like, guarantee the lane gets won. Which should happen with Quinn Huskar. I don't think I've ever seen him lose the lane with this hero. It's just to which degree it'll happen. I have not seen that work out too well. And I think GAIMIN run it as a kind of secondary position to some other damage dealers in the 2 and 3, which they're happy to pick up usually on their 2 and 3. As like a shard abuser almost. Go in the fight, create space, use the shard, and an unsurprising first blood. I mean, this Bloodseeker's just going to have an absolutely free game.
But yes, it is still a hard lane. Ace gets a little bit low in the bottom lane. I mean, this is a lane that has a ton of magic damage to it. Up against double melee heroes, a Gyrocopter's just got to feast on these guys, man.
This is one of the best gyro lanes in Dota. You know, the CS tells the tale, but
it's got to be close to 2x, right?
Yeah, that's it's over 2x right now.
Wow. Gets another one. 6-minute Lotus coming up as well. Vase could actually be strong enough to challenge Skeeter for that one. That would do a lot. Tofu's going to cut through the trees and maybe get him. Hits him once with the lightning.
There's a Mirana
Blood grenade, and the Mirana from behind, they secure it.
Man, these couriers add up. You just go for the kill. It's just through the rune.
Well, the supports are scrambling for the Wisdom Rune. It means they're not here to be able to help out Ace, and there's a missed arrow.
I mean, that's worth more than the rune for sure.
Yeah.
Another big kill, just swinging these side lanes even more. And now you have a hasted Maureen off those mid rotations from Crit that secured a power rune. Pays off again this early game. Absolute dominance from Falcons right now.
A lot of times in some of these fights, and the puck is obviously great Doom.
But I feel like Doom without lockdown is not that scary, and they have 0 stuns. And their Timber's dead again.
Overwhelming magic damage. That's what this bottom lane is.
Right, because you got roamed on.
Yeah, yeah.
So then what do you go back to? I mean, you're looking at 2 supports over the enemy offlaner before 10. That's unheard of.
Quinn might be able to take advantage of this. Amar instant TP.
And you're going to see this a lot because, again,
it's trying to find the space for go for a TP. Looks like he tried to hide in the tree area to go for it and then thought better of it. Spotted again, and so now they're eventually going to find him. A little bit surprised he didn't just try and YOLO it, but
they got him.
Took 5 heroes in 1 corner of the map, but they did indeed get him.
Almost got the mech on Celery. There's some utility.
Celery is not going to get that mech just yet. Another freezing field kill.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
I'm a little bit surprised. I mean, I guess, again, waiting on the BKB, but oh, nice blink in front of the pounce. Great reactions from Crit.
Man, disappeared.
Yeah, man's making a certain argument for it, that's for sure.
Ooh, big hoof stomp.
All right,
comeback.
Big pick for GAIMIN GLADIATORS, taking out Maureen.
Honestly, not worth as much as I thought it was, but
maybe Crit as well, tosses away Dyrachyo. Snake King is here to help him out.
It's scary to dive in like that.
Man, just hitting creeps.
Just playing carry.
Yeah.
All right, Skeeter, go make space for me, man. Dyrachyo's wasting a decent amount of their time here. I mean, this is how you get back in a game, right? You eke out small victories, wear out enemy aggression, find the little pickoffs you can.
Freezing field, just enough mana. That'll scare back these 2 cores. And got the toss. So Dyrachyo's dead. I mean, you said wasting time. Let's say they do live there. That's still 2 cores. They're also not doing anything.
I mean, they're closing in on some items. You get this Orchid on the Slark, Greaves on Mirana. They are actually finding a decent amount of farm on their supports because Falcons have given them the bottom half of the map.
Dyrachyo.
Another good D-ward.
It is going to get canceled by the coil. He knows that too, but I think honestly when he ran into that ward, I'm pretty sure he was like, okay, I'm probably dead here, boys. I'm just going to do what I can.
He can't heal right now. They know it.
Yeah, they're going to keep that vision on him, and they found Quinn. Skeeter cut across the map to be able to cut off Dyrachyo, and they ran into Quinn in the jungle, got them both killed as a result. But surely there had to have been times where, I mean, you were the drafter. Surely there were times where you're like, no, the draft was fine. We just suck.
Well, yeah, of course. You always argue that. Can't show any weakness. You know, Celery after
this game. You talk about it like Dota players are like predators of some kind.
Another word, but yeah, you know. Look, as a captain, you can't give in to the beast at the door.
They can smell your fear.
We just need to execute better. I mean, Scrap does have its
He's
flaws.
literally AFK invis in the jungle right now.
Yeah, but he's going to go on him. Surprise!
Yeah, BKB turnaround Amar.
Who wins this? I mean, Amar's dead for sure.
Amar.
Oh, the toggle!
The toggle! Oh, Quinn got it! I mean, he's 100% dead, but by God, did he do it?
Mega worth.
1,000 gold for that
Mega
kill.
worth. The red rocket, some might call it.
Don't call it that, please.
What?
This is not a Suns Vincent during cast. Trying to play around the ward as best they can, but now Dirachi's been ruptured and don't need a stun to stop that.
All right, we have seen the carry-on-carry man fight there. It was very one-sided. I mean, I guess the argument is if you get 10 hits in on a target, it's a 300 pure nuke heal.
Yeah, that's. I mean, you're certainly going to get that in most team fights. And again, that's worth a lot more.
It's also a farming
Certain
item, I
games.
guess.
Well, that was really fast. Popped the Lincolns, immediately got the Orchid on him.
They cliffed
They're
the wave.
protecting the creep wave. They know Durachio's just trying to cut waves and buy a few more
snapping in
seconds.
time.
I think he got a little path there.
Yeah, that
on
was
his way to try and like snap the coil as soon as possible.
That was a rough one, but he can run and he can gate.
He can't escape, but he can.
The arrow of fate.
By God, the arrow lands.
And they said he couldn't play Mirana.
The second arrow of the game. Haters in shambles. Oh look, Skeeter's ending the game.
Lacoste just lost $10,000.
Yeah, little you guys know that Talent actually make side bets where we throw our entire salary for the event in just random bets like these.
Well, thank you for telling them that, Austin. Appreciate that.
Well, not us. I was talking about the analysts.
Yeah, of course.
The casters can't because we're actually casting the game, but those
true.
filthy analysts,
Second
degenerate gamblers, all of them.
Dire's top barracks.
This is what I have to work with.
You just wake up every night. I just imagine you
Not
wake up
every night,
Miracle
man.
Bat Chest.
Just when I'm in the mood, you know? It strikes, you think back these iconic Dota memories. 5-man smoke into the base. They found Quinn. Snap the coil. He's ruptured. He's dead. That's your job.
Well, he did a really good job snapping the coil there. Well executed by Falcons. All right, now back to the play-by-play.
No, that's on you, dude. That shit's too hard. I don't want to do that.
It's too much emotion for you.
Yeah.
Avery's a very dead inside person, if you guys don't know. So.
I think they picked up on that by now. And if you haven't, then you're dead on inside too, you know? That's okay.
Oh, no, I think the dead inside would recognize it.
Another toss back.
Ace, another toss back that Amar just working through these heroes. He doesn't even finish
Just
off the
leaves
Timber
him.
Saw. Heads straight to Tofu. Identifies the Doom and chases after him.
All right, go next, man. Go next. This was over at the 5 to 10 man mark, man.
Yeah, GAIMIN GLADIATORS
Brutal.
stretched this out for another at least 25, 30 minutes. That,
I mean, I respect them playing it out because you never know.
Yeah.
You should play it out. Maybe you throw going high ground once, throw it to Roshan. Anything can happen.
Maybe Lina come
man.
out. You wanted to say Huskar.
I was about to say Huskar. Because
Yeah, you really did. That's why you said it.
I feel like there used to be a lot more variety in what a team would play.
Nice
in
bounce
that
back.
regard. That was really nice.
I mean, this is what you want to do to the Maiden with these kill lanes.
Hit
Again,
Skeeter, too.
find Maiden on the side plus 25 MMR, man. It's not hard. They generally do not like playing from a position where the mid is lost.
Oh, we got him!
That's very deep,
The
though.
blink goes off. He'll get the kill, but is he going to die in return? It's going to be hard for these supports, but problem is they don't have the immediate burst. He gets a couple hits in, not enough to kill Tofu as well. So 1-for-1 trade-off. Bad for Quinn, good for GAIMIN GLADIATORS, maybe. Well, they're
going to lose
Ace
Wisdom
here.
It's a stable-ish game, I want to say. An 8-minute power rune coming up, so they're trying to fight for it, but no luck. Sonic Wave.
Sonic Wave is just enough. The Huskar Master falls.
Yeah, that did not look very masterful. That shard was really nice. Made the spellcasting awkward for Ace here, and can't get a breaker off.
Ooh, Skeeter actually followed through. I like that play. Following the Dawnbreaker through the portal. said, you go across the map, I'll go across the map and join you. We'll make sure that these winning lanes stay winning.
Man, 4 heroes collapsing out of nowhere. It'll be another maiden kill. I mean,
Deja vu.
Yeah, can't run forever. And so Malrine reads this smoke play because he's
or he just
the most experienced Huskar
naturally
player of all time.
killed the camp.
But of course, GAIMIN read that because they knew what Huskar wants to do, and then
got him on the armlet toggle.
Even though Malrine read that play, he still could not escape.
And they might even... No, never mind.
Frostbite.
Wait a minute. Can the spear land? Amar going for it. Hits the spear. Dawnbreaker went to the wrong hero.
Or did he?
Meant to go to the Queen of Pain. He's going to join in on this fight now, but Quinn is already dead.
I mean, he went to the Venge because they killed the Tusk, but was that worth saving your queen there?
We'll get that mid tower eventually. Unless GAIMIN Gladiators want to try and have a go at Skeeter, who's a pretty tough hero to kill, but they had the Blink Dagger. What a Blink reveal, as long as they get it. And yeah, they committed every spell that they had in their arsenal.
Arcane Rune on the co-op, so they want to use the Sonic Wave right now.
Snowball dodge. Of course, Crit's still dead, but at least he can make his death cost him a little bit more mana, a little bit more time. Maybe that'll help get everybody else away to safety. Not snaking, because you can't run.
No. Big buff for the hero, honestly.
Yeah, that is.
And it will be the Vlad's Mage Slayer build phrase. This is what I'm talking about. Like, the itemization of this hero can be a little wacky, but I do like this pathway to boosting your other cores.
Wrong time to be throwing that hammer around. Now you no longer have your escape mechanism. The swap will help him survive a couple more seconds, but now it's just put Celery in danger as you can see Tofu's up there. It's like, sorry, brother, I'm not getting anywhere close to that. I'm going to go cut another wave.
Ooh. Don't give those bat pickoffs up. This play got scanned as well, so Falcons know they're on the hill.
What is Celery doing here? Are they really going to go for the swap back on this Aegis Huskar? I mean, he is giving up his life potentially for that one, but they take away the Aegis. On the wrong side of the arena, stuck. Ace just going to get ripped apart here. Too many heroes there to deal with. I mean, the trade honestly wasn't the worst for GAIMIN Gladiators unless it gets a little bit bad. Amar looking for more heroes, didn't find him.
Especially if you have the Blink Tusk with the snowball save.
Yeah, that part actually is really rough.
Going through this arena can protect the Huskar as well to a certain degree. Zone some people off. Fight just becomes really weird. Dyrachyo wants to make his presence felt.
Yeah, he's got that BKB, wants to put it to use, and they'll get the lasso on top of the Tusk as well. Snowball dodges a little bit damage, also dodges that Solar Guardian. It's a lot of spells being used there.
Blinked back.
I think that was just the double blink.
What is that?
What the hell is that?
What is that even from? Isn't that from the Ult cast?
Probably, yeah, it's probably some sort of like taunt during Freezing Field, the book. Oh, tried to go for the Spear Arena combo. Dyrachyo's likely still having to use his BKB, but at least he survived.
They're going to chase. Mar, thinking about it.
He's going to run into Quinn. Lassoed back. Dyrachyo, does he want to commit for this? And yeah, it'll be good enough. Enough separation that Dyrachyo can go for it, but Quinn dies. The initiation, the jump in, a big burst of damage. Swap back onto Malrine. Celery seeing an opportunity. This repositioning from the supports is winning fights for GAIMIN Gladiators, or at least winning little skirmishes for them. And they get another one here. They run into Dyrachyo first. He gets off his BKB, spots him. Immediately hits the war cry, does not use his BKB. He holds on to it. Amar tries to get the initiation, but he gets jumped on first. He gets lassoed, picked up by the snowball. One chop, almost takes Crit out, half health. 2 shots will take out Amar. Now he turns on to Malrine. This is the real test right here. He's challenging Malrine. Can he finish him off? He gets Heaven's Halberd. The BKB ran out, and now his damage, it begins to fade. He turns back into him now. The Heaven's Halberd is enough. It keeps Malrine alive, and they can chase down the rest of the heroes as a result.
No Sonic Wave coming through in that fight. Just coming down to the Bat Rider and the Mars Tusk.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Gets caught on this side of the map. Him and Tofu were pushing both the side lanes, and they both get caught. Falcons with just really good control of the map. So he buys out the Daedalus.
Yeah, no evasion pierce. He has the curse as well.
You're really rolling the dice here. He's got to get through that evasion, the 25%. and
Gamble.
roll his own crit. Lasso pullback. This is their best opportunity. 1, 2. It's not quite enough fast damage. Dawnbreaker ultimate now going off. Kind of inside the arena. Look at that clean damage going to work, though.
Got him with the
Sonic
wave.
Dodged a little bit. Good Yules from Amar. He'll get a little couple spells off, but Amar will finally fall. Second life now for Malrine. Swap back in with Godstrike still going in. Couple misses. A little bit of a problem here, but Falcons can't really seem to help out Malrine. He pops a BKB, turns back around. Where's the damage? Evans Halbert is going to fade out eventually here. A second one comes in. He is just getting kited around nonstop, but Dyrachyo finally claims the life of the Huskar. Hits the range creep, gets the crit. 1,300 damage will cleave through him, and now will take Skeeter for a ride as well.
He's like cleaving off the small creeps.
Yep.
Looked pretty sick team fight from GAIMIN on an aggressive tier 2 push that just didn't feel like Falcons expected them to go on the Huskar.
Yeah.
Called the bluff, and it works out, and now you're going to speed a little more.
Trying real hard to do something here, but they know Dyrachyo is not that far away. They saw him hitting that tier 1 tower. And as a result, are they both going to die here? Amar's going to come back in. Maybe this fight is drawn on long enough that some of these other cores can get here. Snowball, is that going to be enough to finish him? Dyrachyo is so low, but he's healing, he's healing. This is a problem. Amar, another spear, and finally he finished them off. Gets the kill on Dyrachyo in the end. It costs both their supports lives, but they get it.
But if anyone's going to show us the prowess of late game Huskar, it is the Huskar Masters. There's a
nice
kickback.
On to Tofu, gets a Force Staff to help him get away. Unfortunately, he also has the gem, by the way. This is why they're willing to use the Solar Guardian for him. Malrine just jumped into the Sven. That is maybe a disaster. He still has the Aegis, though, and Dyrachyo's going to start backing himself away. He hit an Aeon Disc, he hit an Aegis. Now he needs to get out with the BKB. Now out, he kind of has to turn and fight. They're going to try and finish up. Go for Amar. Malrine's down to half health right now, but Spear down to low ground for the Sven. He can't quite challenge Malrine. He gets Evans Halbert, and of course, as soon as he goes for that Huskar, it doesn't matter. Quinn looking for an escape after he killed the Crystal
on the
Maiden.
outpost. And look at how aggressively he's playing. Even with this Aeon Disc, yeah, I mean, that was very aggressive.
Yeah, now you're going to get pulled back in even after the Aeon Disc. Refresh Yules. Blink away. Okay.
Saves the second Aeon as well.
Amar knows what he's doing, man.
I mean, was that worth a lasso cooldown?
Maybe not.
That's a good target to kick.
It really is.
They don't have detection,
though. Somehow, now Solar Guardian's going to go to work, helping this Venge to live a little bit longer. He gets off another swap, this time on Amar. Not sure if that's going to be good or not. He's going to come down to the Yules and maybe be in trouble. As Dyrachyo's going to come in and look to finally finish off this Mars. And got a good clave in it. He finished off the Crystal Main just off of that, and Skeeter had to use his ult and immediately died anyway.
Ultra kill. But the manliest hero in Dota 2 right now. Dyrachyo looks surprised he got them all there. First Aeon on that high ground, then the arena cuts a lot of them off. But what is happening during that arena? Nothing. The cores are just running.
Yeah.
Just a very awkward fight.
Choose to take the fight on the high ground, thinking that it's going to be okay.
Oh, just a lot of missed synergy, honestly. And they pay a big price here as Dyrachyo cleans them up.
If you could Aghanim Scepter on Celery.
That's a Lincoln's. They did see it.
Punish time.
Oh, what a Gleipnir.
Gleipnir onto 3, stuck inside the arena. They're going to try and go elsewhere. They're not following Amar into this one. He gets a second arena on these heroes, but the rest of the team is staying outside of this one. They're focusing on Ace right now. Amar actually somehow managed to get a blink away. There's still alive. The Shard, it caught all 4 of these heroes after the arena, but Dyrachyo almost just took out the entire team with that crit, but they kick him away. They kick the Sven out of this area so they can focus on everybody else. A good call from Crit that allows Falcons to be able to pick apart GAIMIN Gladiators one by one.
Well, we'll see if it works. They put a cheese on the Weaver, who also hit his level 25 talent, so the full damage scaling from Skeeter is there. They find a quick little lasso. Team's really far, though.
Stuck on that little spot.
Okay, Crit helps.
Down, but then swap back in. Amar jumping in with his fresh Aghanim Scepter. And the Weaver starts going for the pickoffs. It does manage to get through that Solar Guardian evasion to finish off the Bat Rider. And now they're in an awkward position. Yeah, he was still stuck on that little cliff area. The Sonic Wave hits a bunch of heroes, brings Malrine low, but certainly not low enough for GAIMIN Gladiators going in. He's going to try. He's somehow just outside of their vision. Oh, no. He's already been kited around. Has these two heroes next to each other.
Cleaves.
Finished off the Aegis. Amar backing away, using his Aghanim Scepter to try and push back Dyrachyo. Refreshes. Maureen jumped into him, and against that BKB with the God Strength as well. This is maybe a bit of a problem for Maureen. They're both not sure if they can take the fight. Dyrachyo sees Maureen running away and says, wait a minute, I can keep going for him. I've got the backup of the rest of my team. Are they going to be able to finish him off? A swap back. He was in trouble. Now he can go back in for another hit, but he can't quite get it. Maureen is going through this one by one. They cannot stop the Huskar Master, and GAIMIN Gladiators have no buybacks.
How is he alive?
How many misses did Dyrachyo get there?
Radiant's top barracks are under
They just can't hit him.
It's just game over.
You cannot kill the Huskar. It's too powerful. It's too strong. You should have banned the Huskar. A Tread's offering.
No, stop. Huskar Master cannot be appeased.
I mean, he's trying to get a kill for buyback, right?
courier has been killed.
Yeah. He's trying to lower the buyback cost. I don't even think it's close, but a last stand here as they will finish off this game in a stylistic fight from Maureen at the end. 20,000 damage. Just drives it through them. A pile driver of a team fight in a game where it felt like he was struggling in a lot of these fights to find his mark.